Okay. Yeah, I thought I'd put a bit of music in today because I'm going to try and just do like 5 minutes of breathing / meditation at the start here. So if you want to stand up or sit down for this bit, just 5 minutes, we're going to have our feet flat on the floor. You can have your hands rested on your thighs, or you can, if you're standing, you can have them hanging down by the sides of the body, middle fingers connected to the earth. Our third option is you can have your hands interlaced or folded over and resting just below the belly button. Just have a little play, see where you think you'll be most comfortable. You can close your eyes. And we're going to connect into the earth energy through the feet here. Going to lift the spine, connect to the sky, the heavens. Feel a little bit of space starting to open up in the body. I'm going to invite a little bit of that space into the mind. Open this area up, make it a bit lighter. We're going to follow our Qigong breath, which is in through the nose. Slow release. Have your eyes closed or a soft gaze. Find a quieter space. Doesn't have to be completely quiet. Can have thoughts going on, but we can make a little bit of space there as well. Space for us to sit and have our practice. Big breaths in through the nose, expand the belly, expand the lungs, fill everything up, and then slowly let go. With those out breaths, just let a little bit more tension fade away. Last couple of breaths. We're going to start to release the shoulders. Release the jaw. And tension fade away from the forehead, around the eyes. And we're going to take this into a little bit of movement now. I'm going to give you the option. It could be a sway, it could be a circle, or it could be a rocking forwards and back. We've got 3 options today. Circling round, just a freestyle sway, or moving front to the bottom. If you're standing, you can go onto the front of the foot and then rock back onto the heel. When we're doing these gentle rocking and swaying movements, it gives us a chance to feel not just our physical body, but our energetic body. Now you might feel that there's something moving that's just not quite keeping up or moves slightly after. It could be your energetic body you're feeling. We're moving the physical body. Then the energetic body is moving there with us. It's almost catching up. I feel like a weight, or if you can imagine a jug of water, and we're the jug, and the jug is moving, but the water's also moving inside, and that's maybe going at a slightly different rate, sloshing around inside the jug. This is our energetic being inside. Energy force. We're waking up with the Qigong. Just 30 more seconds. And then I'm going to change my camera and move a little further away from you. Okay. And bring it to a gentle sway. Still getting a feel of that physical body and that energetic body. Some of you might feel that that energetic body even goes past what your physical body is. That's not uncommon. Lovely. And then you can bring it to some stillness. We'll just give it 10, 20 seconds of stillness. Let that energy finish its movement. Have a little sense of what you're feeling now. So we've all got that connection going to the ground through our feet. Maybe you can just give the toes a little wriggle, a little stretch. Check that you've got that lovely earth connection going on. Lift the head slightly a bit higher. Drop the chin a little. And if you need to lean back against the chair at any point in time, like this, that is absolutely fine. There's no need to keep the core working or bring any additional tension to these movements. Just make it comfortable and relaxing. I'm going to start with a bit of neck movement to begin with. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to take the chin over to the shoulder. And pause. And then an exhale. Bring it back to center. We'll take it to the opposite side. Inhale. And exhale. Keep this movement flowing. Go for a few rounds. Do one more on each side, but I'd just like you to take the eyes a little bit further around, have a little peek behind you. Start to wake up those cranial nerves. Lovely. And when you're done, just return to center, have a little wriggle, do anything you need to do. Okay, we're gonna sort of alternate between top and bottom today, so try and not overwork one area too much. So we're gonna go up onto the toes now. So I'm raising my heel up and the toe is staying on the floor and dropping it back down. Do 3 on the same side. Heel up, toes touching the ground, and drop that down. One more. Heel goes up and drop down. The other side. Heel up and release. More time. Okay, I'm going to try that with the hands and then we're going to mix them together. So I'm going to raise one hand up. I'm going to let the fingers flip up and then I'm going to pull it back down. And back down. Lovely, very elegant lady. Drop it to the leg. I'm going to try that with the other hand now. 3 times. Good. Lovely. One more time. Lovely. Having control. Drop it to the spine. Okay, we're going to try and do a heel raise and an arm, but we're going to go for opposite. So if I'm raising the heel on this side, it'll be this hand that's moving up. Okay, so we'll just see how that goes. So this heel is going to raise up. This hand is going to match it. Drawing it back down. The heel drops down, the fingers go down. Do 2 more times on the same side. Dropping that down. Lovely. Yeah, I'm doing quite a lot of working on the left side of the brain, the right side of the brain going at the same time here. If it gets too complicated, we can just do something else. So we're going to go for the other side now. The hand's going to raise and the heel on the opposite side is going to go up and down. Wow. Have a pause. Okay, we're going to try and alternate it. So we'll switch sides each time. So we're still doing this hand, this other foot's going, and then that's coming down. Then we're going to swap sides. Then this hand's going to go and the other heel's going to go. Lovely. Beautiful. I think we can try and add some breath into this now. Looks like you've got the hang of it. If so, I do an inhale as we're rising up. Exhale as we sink back down. I know these are just gentle movements where we can imagine a lifting, a pulling up from the earth and a returning to the earth here. Couple more. Last one, really drawing up and bringing ourselves back to that connection. Lovely. Have a little wriggle if you need to now. Okay, I know that can be a little bit uncomfortable on the feet. We're not always working those muscles in the feet, so we're going to give a little bit of an extra stretch up to the feet now. So if you can lift your foot off the ground, great. If you can't, we're just pointing out with the toe. So I'm going to point all the way out with my foot as far as I can go. And then I'm going to bring the toes towards me. Pointing out. Bring the toes up. One more time. Point out. And bringing the toes towards the body. Lovely. Point out and then slowly drop that to the ground. Bring it back towards you. Just check you've got your position okay. Then we can add that other leg in. So we're pointing out. Oh, I'm getting some clicks now. I'm not sure if you can ever hear them on the microphone. Sometimes I hear other people. Bring the toes towards you. Point it out. Bring it in. Point it out. Last time. Towards the body. Then point out. Drop it down. Bring it into the body. Okay, have a little wiggle there. Have a little shake of the thighs. Sometimes these are much harder than they look. Okay, we're going to go back up to the top of the body. Let's give the shoulders a little squidge. And release. 2 more times. Little squeeze. And one more time. Shoulders in at the back. Lovely. Okay, now we're going to bring the fingertips facing towards each other. They're not resting on my thighs. They're a little way above the thighs here. Fingertips towards each other. Mine are kind of around my belly button. That's where I'm starting. The hands facing upwards, palms up, fingertips not quite touching. They might feel like they're touching, and it doesn't matter if they do touch. And we're going to draw some of that energy we were working with earlier. Draw it up the chest. Around the heart space, we're going to start to turn the palms away. That's it. And then we're going to push them up to the sky. Anywhere above the head to start with is great. And then we'll circle around. Lovely. Connect back in with the earth briefly there. You can draw the hands up. Back to this starting posture. I'm going to keep this flow going, drawing up the chest. Start to turn the palms. Take it to the sky. And draw out. So we'll try and add the breath. When we get this connection going to the earth, that's when we can get that little nod that we're going to start to breathe in. So we're going to bring the hands up, and then we're going to pull this energy up with the breath, with the earth, up the chest. Turn it away. And then let go. Lovely. Drawing up. Push and release. Two more. Last one, really imagine drawing up between those three centers we work with. Got the body, the heart space, and the mind. Filled with chi. Lovely space. Fresh energy. Lovely. You can have a little wriggle, have a little stretch. Okay. Going to go back down and do a bit more leg work now. So we had like a set of 3 movements. We'll just see how we get on for time and whether they're too much. So we are going to be moving around a little bit on the chair. I want you to just pause in between the movements, check that you're feeling extra stable. So if I'm going over and working on this leg, I might want to have a hold of the chair on this side and also a hold of the chair in the middle. They might work for you as options. I can't see exactly what chairs you're all using, so as long as you're feeling stable with these, don't push it further than you need to. So I'm going to slide the foot, even the knee bent. I'm going to slide the foot out, okay? So at the moment my foot is still on the ground here. And then we're going to draw it back around. Let's just check we've got this part of the movement. Bring it out. And in. One more time. Out. And back in. Starting to weight those hips. Lovely. This time we're going to take it out as far as we can go, and we're going to push, slide along the floor. We're not lifting the foot off the floor. I mean, you can if you want to, but you don't need to. I'm just aiming for a bit of a straight leg here, okay? And then we're drawing it back in, bringing it round. Let's try it just like that again. Take it round, stretch it out, drag it in, bring it back. Okay, we're going to make it a little bit different this time. So take it out, stretch the leg out. And now if I can, I'm going to give this a little bit of a twist with the top half of my body, and I'm going to look over. It could be just that side, or if you want to go a little bit further to the corner of the room, you can. Hold it. And I'm going to straighten the top of my body, bring that chin and front of the body back round. And we're going to bring the foot back in. Lovely. Let's do that one more time on that side before we switch over. Take it out, stretching the leg. We're going to give it that lovely spine, twist and extension. And bring it back. Head first, shoulders round. Slide the leg across and bring it in. Okay, have a little wriggle. Check your connection to the floor and the chair. How did that feel? Was that okay? Awesome. Okay, so we're going to go for the other leg now. So you might want to hold on to this side of the chair, hold on to the middle. So we'll do it slowly, we'll build up again. So we'll take that slide in the leg round, bringing it back. Slide it round. Bring it back. One more time. Start to open the hip. Bring it back. Lovely. Okay, we're going to slide it out again, wherever's comfortable. And we're going to see if we can push that foot a little bit further away now. So my foot's still on the floor, my leg's nearly straight with my chair. See how straight you can get it. Doesn't have to look like mine. And then we'll bring it back in, back to center. Go again, open it out, push the toe away, straighten the leg, and bring it in. Okay, going to go for a little bit more of an extension of the spine now. So let's take the foot first, push the toe away, check you're stable first. Then we're going to take the shoulders, the chin, the spine, just to look away from us. Look over the other side of the chair. Then we'll bring the shoulders and the chin back. We'll take this leg in again. Let's go again. Knee goes out. Toes push away. Take that spine round. Hold it for a tiny bit longer. And then back we come. Back to center. Bring the leg in. Okay, I feel like we might need to do one more over that side. So let's take the knee out one more time. Push with the foot. I'm going to see if I can look a little bit further now. Tiny stretch behind. And bring it back to center. Lovely. Bring the legs in. Have a little wriggle there. You okay, Amy? Yeah. A little wriggle. You can't hear me? You can. No. Just try your best. Okay, so that was quite a lot of legs. Let's come back to the top of the body. Let the arms hang down by the sides for a moment. Relax the shoulders. See if we can let the jaw relax a little here. And remember, you don't have to be straight upright. It doesn't matter if it's leant against the back of the chair now. We're getting to the harder parts of the lesson. We're going to let the arms float up the sides of the body. Maybe just to the chest height to begin with. And we're going to let them slowly drop back down to the earth. Raising again. And drop back down. One more. Lovely. Let's add some breath there if we can. Let's do some lovely big inhales as we expand. And exhale as we release and drop down. Inhale, expanding out. Exhale, bring it down. One more, like that. Lovely. Just pause for maybe 10-20 seconds. Let a little bit of that movement, action and energy just be delivered everywhere it needs to go. A little check-in. We're going to do 6 more of those movements, but I'm going to let you take them however big or however small you want. You can have an experiment. You can do some tiny little bird flaps, or maybe you want to do a really big soaring crane and the hands might almost come above the head. Sweep back down. Just have a little play. We're going to do 6 of those to wherever you want to take it. I'm going to check my time, ladies. I can't see it from over there. We're going to go back to the neck now. A few more movements with the neck, similar to what we did before, but we're going to take it in a slightly different direction. So first of all, we're going to go and look into the corners of the room at the top. Then we're going to return the neck, go to the other side. So we're breathing in, looking over to the corner now, top corner, and return to center. Two more. Lovely. We're going to mix this. We'll do a tiny bit more with the neck, but we're going to mix it with a movement. It's got a funny name, marrow washing. I don't know if you heard me say that one before. So yeah, we're going to wash our marrow now. I'm sure that's what you wanted to do on a Sunday evening. Let's just get the hands going first. So I'm going to start to push away with one hand. I'm going to push one hand all the way out. So I've got my palm here is facing that way. Lovely. And draw that back in, just underneath the chest, side of the ribs here. Lovely. Push out. And draw back in. Once more. Push out. And draw back in. go with the other hand. Pushing out. Draw back in. To the side of the body here. Out we go. Draw it in. One more time. Okay, hold it out this time. This other hand is going to almost go for like a little hug around the body. I'm not actually touching my body here though, so it's kind of a little bit far away from my body. Passing round. That's it. Now we're going to give those fingers a wiggle that are down underneath the ribs. Lovely. And then we're going to take a little peek down, see if we can see them wiggling. So we're going to have a little extension of the neck, see if we can see those fingers. And we're going to come back up, straighten the spine. Lovely. Bring this arm in. Thumb's going to come back round. That's going to go out. This one's going to come round, hug the body. And we're going to go again, wiggle the fingers, take the neck down. Lovely. Straighten the spine. Let's see if we can give this a little bit of a flow now. We're going to move one arm round while the other goes out. Lovely. Little look down to that corner. And then up. And we're going to swap again. One arm comes to hug the body. One arm goes out. And we're peeking down those fingers. Lovely. Down. Raise back up. Swap the arms. One comes around, one goes out. Lovely. A nice stretch of the shoulder going as well. Two more. One goes around. Lovely. And the body can bring the arms back under the chest for a moment there. We're going to just do one more movement, a little bit similar to what we've got now. We've got the hands touching at the sides, and we're going to push out with one hand. We're going for the side of the hand, pushing out, more like a chop this time, chopping out. Then the palm's going to face up, and it's going to draw back in. Lovely. We're going to chop out. Come up, drawing back in. Almost cupping the chi to guide it back in now. Out. And come back in. One more time, just like this. Chop out, a little bit of tension, and then relax and draw back in. Okay. We're going to add a little bit of breath, but we're going to also add a noise in here because this is really a good one for the lungs. So we're going to inhale, and as we chop out, we're going to make a noise, okay? We're going to make a Z sound. So there's like a Z, as loud as you can. So we're going to inhale, and on the exhale, we're going to make a Z sound. So we inhale here. Inhale. Inhale. More in. Come back in. Do it a couple more times. See if you can do it really quietly now. So we'll do an inhale and a, almost like an S, like a snake. One more time. Quiet and controlled as you can do it. And really imagine drawing in all that fresh chi into the lungs here. I'm going to deliver it inside now. I'm going to bring the fingertips to press in the sides of the rib cage here. We're going to deliver all that chi that we've been just working with right into the lungs, right into that heart space. Delivering it deep inside the chest. And we're going to give one more nice breath. And we're going to expand the rib cage all around. We're going to be pushing out into those fingertips. Feel the rib cage opening up. And then let go. Have a little wriggle if you need to. Stretch the hands out. I've got you on my little lift. Oh, it's all gone. Okay, shoulders on. Okay, how are your arms doing? Have you got room for one more with the arms? Okay, so we're going to raise the hands up in front of the chest. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbows. Lovely. I'm going to take this for a little journey round to the corners first of all. And then back to center. Get a feel for our natural rotation, where we can go. And center. Add a little bit of breath. See if we can go a little bit further. So inhale, take it round. And exhale. Turn to center. Take it to the other side. Inhale. And back to center. One more. Center. This way, last time. Back to center. Okay, can we take this movement and we turn the arms to the side and have a little peer through that lovely circle we're making with the arms? Like we were looking through the fit to the fingers before, we're going to look through this window we're creating. And we're going to bring it back up. Take it to the other side. Little peek through. And back up. We'll do it once more on each side. Let's see if we can add a bit of breath now. Let's do an inhale and an exhale with this movement. Lovely. You can bring the hands to the front. We're going to take them above the head now, or even just to the forehead. We'll do a little chi shower. Pour down all that chi that we've just built up. Lovely. Make those fingers up at the same time, and then we're going to bring the hands down over the body. Lovely. Delivering chi everywhere it needs to go. Pushing it down the legs to the feet. Open the body up, open the hands up here. Do it 2 more times. Raising up. And pouring down. You can add a big inhale here. And bring it down. The breath go, the energy go through the hands, into the body, down the legs. Delivering lovely relaxation to the body. You can rest the hands now wherever you want. Have a little wriggle. We're going to come a bit closer. Chest on video. There we go. We're going to just finish with 2 little pressure points. Well, it's 4 in total, but you'll see what I mean. Behind the earlobe, you run your finger down with a little dip behind the ear here. The first one is called wind scream. Okay. Underneath that, behind the jaw, is the second point. So if you were to have both your fingers together, put them on your neck, slide into these notches. So we've got 1 finger behind the ear, 1 in that little dip behind the jaw. Do the same thing on the other side. Fingertips onto the neck and slide in. These are nice, easy ones to find. We're just going to work them all 4 at the same time for a minute. We've got wind. First one just behind the ear, and that one just a little bit lower at the jaw is called heavenly appearance. Okay, so both these points can have a double whammy of being used to improve the skin. So if you've got some skin conditions or hives, allergies, one they use for that. But they are also great for the lymphatic system and the endocrine system. And I discovered these because I was helping a patient with their thyroid. So it's a particularly good one for balancing, working with the thyroid. But like most of these points, they do a few different things. Also TMJ, which, yeah, I know lots of us chronic illness lovelies suffer with an issue with our jaws there. And I know some of these movements, the hands and the fingers, can make them ache a bit. So we'll just finish off with a tiny little rub of the fingers here. My fingers were doing pretty good until the other night when I had a chocolate bar. I was feeling a bit stressed and I had a chocolate bar before I went to bed. And then I woke up and my finger was really swollen, so I've learned my lesson there. Okay. Stick it out. And we're all done. Thank you, my lovely Mobilates crew.